All right guys, today we are building a milking stand for our Nigerian Dwarf Goats. This is gonna help us as Shamrock has her babies and then we start to milk her afterwards. And then it's also gonna help with hoof trimming. We've been kind of jimmy rigging it for now. We just have some scrap wood. I call it scrap wood. It's just extra wood that I bought. And now it's in my gold bank because wood's so expensive. And I should have enough to build this. So there's no crazy specific plan. We're just gonna do a 20 by 36 and just top it with some scrap wood. So let's do this. If you like this content, make sure you drop down below, hit that like and subscribe button. As we expand our homestead, we'd love to have you grow with us. Now I'm just cheating with the framing nailer, but you could just screw this or use hand nails. All right, so right now we have the 4 legs of the stands. We need to put one more cross member here. This is going to be the goat's eating height or neck height, or a little bit lower, basically. And then that's where you'll hang your feed bucket. All right, so right here, we want to leave a little bit of gap so our feed bucket will be able to clamp in there. So we're gonna put some spacers real fast. On here, I just cut out probably, what was that, quarter, half inch, something like that. And I'm just gonna tack it in here real fast. I'm just using a little brad gun right here, just so I don't break this. So just get that tacked into place. I'm gonna go get a feed bucket and see how it sits. All right, so I just had to cut this a little bit since I was using some scraps here. I just didn't have it the full length. If you're doing this, you can just do it the full length and you won't have to cut this. A little bit easier, but that's secured in. Hangs down a little bit, so you could use a thinner material here and it could probably get this a little bit tighter. We could always screw it down if you need to. This thing is definitely not perfect, but I just rounded off the edges using our belt sander and traced it to the other side. Let's see if we can get this done. So I'm just gonna screw this in. That way if we need to pull it out, adjust it, it's not too hard. Now we're gonna put in the arms to hold the neck with our cutout here. I went ahead and curved the bottom that way because we're gonna have both sliding in or whatever. So that will give us room. That way they can be as close as possible without like rubbing too much. So. All right, so that was a little bit tight. These boards are a little warped, so I went ahead and cut out a notch here Just using the circular saw and then a hand saw to finish it off. And I'm just gonna kind of create a cap for this. It's nothing fancy. Man, check that out. I was just gonna do the normal Homestead thing and use a bungee, but I had a latch sitting around just for this. This is what it was meant to be for. Craziness. Man, we're just knocking this thing out. Had a couple scrap pieces of, what was it? 3/4 by 8 or whatever. And it's PT, which ain't bad. I'll take it. That does, like I said, this ain't anything crazy here. I'll get these tacked in, then we'll get this last piece measured out, and then that'll be it. All right, so we just got it in here. Got her up on here, eating some hay. It's a perfect fit around the neck, not too tight. And this latch works awesome. So we were super happy with this. Like I said, if you're not subscribed already, make sure you go down below, do that. All right, so I'm super happy with how this came together. Nice that we had the scrap wood or the wood to build this. If you guys haven't already, make sure I'll drop a playlist over here of all of our other goat stuff and how we built the shelter, so you can check that out. See our setup and how you can improve your setup if you're gonna build one of these.